Hit your body, you thought it rained.
Glad to have you with us from the Palouse, Pullman, Washington, and Martin Stadiums. It's the Bowling Green Falcons and the Washington State Cougars. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Well, guys, the Cougars head coach told me before the game. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Washington State ready to kick off as it's time to get things started. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Looking downfield on first down. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
The Falcons now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Going for it all. He's got it along the sideline. There he goes. The 20. The 10. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up first and goal.
And these running backs, they practice with receivers now. They're running routes all the time, and you see, they give him the football out in space. He knows exactly how to run routes and how to do damage. And the best part is he's a running back after the catch. And look at him chew up the yards and make the big play and get all the way down the field.
Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Falcon. Quick strike through the air for the score.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Offense working from the pistol. Gonna run it. It's Voorhees. Got enough for the first. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards of
What's
pop.
up, Chad?
But you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run the guys, and get him on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but deep.
Flying out to the left. Touchdown, Washington State. Into the end zone with a breakaway score. Extra point here will tie the game. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He's out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and that's where this offense will take over. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Throws to the wideout.
Oh, come on.
Tosses it incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. From the gun, running back on the move. And they swarm him under. And the Falcons want to pick up the tempo. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. On 4th down, they'll pass for it.
Get his ass.
And he will go down. Couldn't get rid of it in time, and the defense gets a sack on 4th down.
And I tell you what, I can justify when it's really short, but when it's 4th and medium on your side of the territory, man, that success rate continues to plummet down, and now they've just set this offense up in really good position.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Unleashes one deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
Well, you make big plays for your quarterback in the game. You catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often, downfield like they did right there, but give the defense credit, forcing an incompletion.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Out of the backfield, he's open. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on 1st down.
And that's a nice job by the offense. Man, I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. And this time, it's the running back turned wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets upfield. But nice job spreading the formation and really making the defense make a decision.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Here comes the heat. Back open in the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. He's got some speed and wheels himself to run with him. And, yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the shotgun, they'll run it.
Oh, my God.
And he picks up the 1st down, and he does it. I'm not going to say spin move. That was a pirouette. It was elegant. It was beautiful.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the catch. It's Clay. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big...
He caught it! Touchdown, BG!
Jackson, what's
Once
up, man?
he
How
got
you?
some room, it was over.
My bad, dog. I'm just locked in.
And the biggest thing is identifying coverages, right? Like, quarterback has to line up and see what he's seeing and see those safeties. I know outside with that safety in the middle of the field, I got a chance to attack and attack deep with my speedster, and he does a great job throwing the football out there, and he does the rest with the catch and then striding it into the end zone.
And he takes this from inside the 5. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's the end of the period. Bowling Green is on top. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. First play of the period, first down here. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Grabbed over the middle. It's Freeman. Still on his feet at the 45. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Cougars come to the line on the heels of that big pass play.
Yeah, it was clean, right?
The run inside. It's Voorhees. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
Blind dives.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He'll take a deep shot here.
Jackson Drennan says, I hope you want to start going on. Could I message you to ask for some help with, like, setup stuff?
And it's just such a great way to answer. Your defense just gives up a touchdown. No problem. Offense come out, see what the defense is in. The passing game makes the big play down the field and the immediate answer to get the momentum back in this football game.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well,
he wants to take the top off.
Defense.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Still at their own
Jackson
20
Drennan says I message. I really appreciate you. It's way past bedtime long. He'll tap in more. Good night, bro.
Yeah, have a good night, man.
From the wideout. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. It's Clay. Makes the catch, and he's free. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
They'll move the wide receiver. A little too anxious to get started on the outside, and that's a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Concentration is key. Have to know the snap count. The false start backs him up. It's 1st and 15. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. He's looking to pass. Got a man. It's Quigley. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offensive success.
Not always the O-line. Sometimes those receivers want to get a jump on the snap count, and they'll move them back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. That false start changes your mindset. Now you're 2nd and long, 9 yards to go. Wide receiver comes in motion. He got a little antsy at the line of scrimmage, and they'll move him back. Mental errors like that just kill drives. We'll see if they can overcome it. That false start really puts them in the hole. Here comes 2nd and 14. Wide receiver going in motion. He wants to throw it again. Got his man on the right. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding him. And the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him, he's too fast for him. Continues to make catches, continues to chew up yards. You might want to think about putting a safety on him or somebody with a little bit more speed.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up, David.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the 1st half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. And they've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
Out of the gun to give to the back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. The Cougars will use their 1st timeout here. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Defense looks like they're coming. Motion from the wide receiver. A little too anxious to get started on the outside, and that's a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout.
Oh, come on, give me that.
That one
man.
never had a chance. Incomplete.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play.
Hit his ass.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes
Blitz
at the 30.
707
Trying to
says
save
we
time
were
on
on.
defense.
Spidey
They use
says
their
this
second
was tingling
timeout.
pause.
Corey.
Gives him a
What's
little
up,
time
bud?
to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. He
just made it, so.
barely got enough of that one and just barely
Just
kept
made
it
it.
straight enough, too. And we are dead even here in the 2nd.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready
Yes.
and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Blitz 707 says working out right now. About to lurk though, bro.
All right, appreciate you, dog. Be safe on the
Starts from
workout.
their own 25-yard line. Tight end now in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Freeman. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can stop the clock. When you're dealing with the big tight end, you better get a bunch of hats around the football.
And here's the thing, Reese. These used to be big, slow tight ends. Now these guys are absolute freaks. They're so good. You can split them out wide. You can put them in the formation. They can do so much. And you see after the catch, hard to get to the ground.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
Well, that's 3 throws on this drive and 3 completions and 3 first downs. And it's funny, talking to the offensive coordinator during the week, he said, hey, if my head coach would let me do it, I'd throw the ball 100 times a game. I wouldn't even run it because of how much I trust this quarterback to do the right thing. And that's exactly what's happening on this drive.
The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
Here we go.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw, time running short in the half.
Oh,
He
shit.
gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. Still 3rd down, but more ground to cover after the flag. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. A little screen to the running back.
Shit.
Thought they had something set up there, but he'll be stopped just short, and it'll be 4th down. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's
That
left in this
motherfucker
first half.
hooked it. God damn.
And it's no good. He missed it. And here in the 2nd quarter, missed field goal leaves us tied, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Fights off a defender. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half.
Needed that field.
The Falcons will kick it away to crank up the second half.
Needed that.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
He stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a third and long. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Washington State will have to boot it away. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Bowling Green's offense will take the field to start the drive. And off from the shotgun.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
Well, that's not necessarily a throw that's going to show up on the stat sheet, but I love the decision. We're in the second half. We've got a tie game. You cannot turn the football over. And if nothing's open downfield, just do the smart thing and throw the ball away. I love that decision by the QB.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Here's a heat. Buying some time. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They're getting to the line quickly and staying out there on fourth down. On fourth down, looking to pass. Rushes on.
Get his ass. Let's go.
And they can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
I like the idea to go for it there on fourth down. You're basically at midfield, and you've got confidence in your guys to be able to go out. You've got experience in this offense. Guys have made these types of plays before. That time, the defense stepped up. They bowed up and made a better play and take over. Now you need your defense to get on the field in a sudden change situation and get you the football back.
Looking for a gap. It's
Good
Murray.
run.
Finding some room.
There you go.
He's at the 10. Touchdown Cougars. That one will give them the lead.
Well, on that run, he shows you why he's so dynamic. He's got all the tools in the toolbox to hit the home run, David, and they're going to stay patient with him. They know they're not going to score a touchdown every single time they give it to him, but he is that guy that can break the game wide open for this offense. Expect more from him.
Yeah, and then once you start giving it to him, you create that balance on offense. Then you can play action and suck those linebackers up. So it's only going to help this offense make it more two-dimensional as opposed to one. Get the running game going, and then it opens up the pass.
Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points.
Makes a grab and room to run. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
And his throw is incomplete.
Better than that.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
They'll run it out of the shotgun.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw.
Good day.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And this is why this team is losing this game right now. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times, almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it.
He caught that shit.
Still going.
Come on,
He's
man.
got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the 1st down.
Yeah,
Looking for a huge play.
He overthrew him.
And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
and the defense finally stops him, right? He's had a heck of a day, and they're taking a shot down the field to him. And I think they've gone to their go-to guy because he's put up numbers, and he's been productive, and he's got that speed on the outside. Defense has definitely got an eye on him and kind of saying, hey, we got to make sure we take him away.
And the Falcons racing to the line in the hurry-up. And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back. This third down a little longer after that penalty. From the gun, wants to pass.
Get him. Get his ass.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. They're going to stay aggressive and leave the offense out there on fourth down again.
Flip 707 says lock him up.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Looking to the big tight
And
end.
he dropped it.
Dropped the
That was
football,
weird.
and they'll
I can't
turn it
front.
over
That was
on
weird as
downs.
fuck.
And they
I don't know
are
how he dropped
stopped
that.
on fourth down. That decision will be questioned.
That is just a play you've
Blitz
got to be able to
707
come up with.
says
They don't
hard
get bigger than that.
footsteps.
Fourth down, you've got to
Yeah.
make the catch. Whether it's a perfect throw or whether it's off of your body, you're good enough and you're athletic enough to haul that play, and you've got to make the play for your quarterback and your offense to keep that drive alive. He's not able to come up with it.
Oh, what the fuck? They're not even
Down.
blocking.
He goes at the 39.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
The Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. It's complete on the right side. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So we open the final period with a third down play. Quarterback may change this route. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air.
He fucking, man, come on,
It's
dog.
incomplete, but there
Oh,
is a
okay.
flag, and I believe this is going to be
He
pass
was
interference.
wide the fuck open.
This offense
man.
needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much appreciated lifeline. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty.
Beautiful
Just a
play.
short pass to the tight end. At
Beautiful
the 20,
play.
He's got space.
Beautiful play.
Touchdown, Cougars! Made the grab and then did the rest
There we go.
himself, and they put points on the board.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
On the run from inside his own 5. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they've kick-started this drive with that one. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
A good start by this offense. Something positive on the first play. The drive is good. Listen, the hill is large. Right? Like this, we need 2 scores. We got to have 2 touchdowns to get back in this game. We got to be aggressive. We got to take shots, but obviously not put the football at risk.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Throws to the wideout.
Thank you.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive.
Clamp. Yes, sir. Clamp. Hell yeah. Started off a bit rough, but we did what we were supposed to do. But that stadium post definitely be factored, bro. Like, always running. With OG reactions, what's up, dog? Manu, what's popping? What's up with y'all? See y'all lurked in here, man. Type in the chat, man. Don't be shy, man. What's up with you? Let's see. GTA 5 vibes. Who ready for GTA 6? I already know that. Already know the answer to that. Yeah. You ain't gotta like it cause the hood gonna love it. Mr. Game Over, what's up, dog? What's up with you? You ain't gotta like it cause the hood gonna love it. Hey. Cause I'm messing with the sound levels. Let me know if I'm still good, bro. Trying to fix something real quick.
King Dash says music's a little loud.
Okay, I figure such. Let me know if it's good. Let me know if that's a little better. Yo, can you try and break down the defense play, talk through
King
it?
Dash says that's good.
That's good? Okay, bet. I was trying to change something real quick. Appreciate you, bro. I could try my best, bro. I could try my best to break it down. I don't want to give all my sauce away. Game over. I don't want to give too much sauce away. This is Ed's secret sauce, man. Thug life. Keeping the G ain't nothing. Cause the hood gon' love it. Watch a young nigga so it's ass on bump. I got the whole block bumping.
Glitch 707 says the Krabby Patty formula.
Krabby Patty formula. Shit, man. See, don't nobody play Tier 4, man. And I can't get this playbook, man. I wonder if we could find a playbook that's solid that don't take as many wins. You need 30 wins to unlock this playbook, bro. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I'll talk to
Glitch 707 says that's excessive.
Yeah, man, we gonna see. 33-9. Not that bad. It could be better though, man. I mean, upperclassmen though. Is upperclassmen good? Watch a young nigga. So what's that? This menu bugged as fuck, man. This menu buggy as hell. Beep, beep, beep. Beep, beep, beep. Beep, beep, beep. Beep, beep, beep. I just have to go to another tier, man. Did I play with Notre Dame? I don't remember. Fuck it. It must just be me, dog. I wonder if it be this way late night. It seems like people ain't playing late night no more. Take forever to get a match.
The old horseshoe, Ohio Stadium in Columbus, Ohio. It's the Georgia Bulldogs and the Ohio State Buckeyes. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Guys, I have checked in with the Bulldogs head coach. This is a concerning crowd. You know, every time we're here, it's one of the best atmospheres in all of college football. The coach said they will have to communicate at a high level. They have worked with crowd noise all week at practice. We'll see if it pays off here today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. Georgia likely to kick it deep to get things started.
Clip 707.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Tackled and brought down at the 16.
Man, something.
Clip 707 says, oh yeah, he knows this squad.
Right.
And after the return.
See how this goes.
Looking for space. It's Jackson. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. The Buckeyes in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the...
Could be an alley. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now on first down from the 28.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Complete to the right. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup.
Fixed it.
This guy makes it look easy, just like a lot of recent Ohio State quarterbacks have.
Man, you can set your watch by these guys. I mean, whether it's C.J. Stroud, Justin Fields, I mean, we can keep going back year after year. They always got a really good signal caller that you can really to make big plays.
I wanted the meme froze up on them. They be doing that shit sometime.
The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Handoff to the lone back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. He might want another play. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Clip 707 says I was
after
messing
that false
with
start,
last
now
year's
instead of
game,
2nd and short, you've got 2nd and 8.
Yeah, they been had that, bro.
Say it. Unloads to the wideout. Finds his man. It's Johnson. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Fires to the wideout. Hauls it in. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Buckeye! This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing, for this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Just a little too eager there, and they'll back up 5, and it's 1st and 15. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Frazier. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Game over. You still out there, bro? I forgot about you.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll call a timeout. Play clock running short. It was down to 5 before the stoppage. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The play action fake. Unloads it left. It's caught. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. So it's not just a strong running game. The Dogs can be dangerous with those weapons up top.
And I think when you've seen Georgia really dominate in college football over the last several years, it's because they've been more aggressive, more willing to throw the football early downs, trust their quarterback, not just the ground game.
Out of the gun here with Nate Frazier. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on 1st down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get 1st downs like that run right there.
Looking to throw, it's Stockton. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Throws toward the end zone.
There we go.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Looking for more room. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover 1, man coverage. And did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage. You jam them. And it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process. And that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT'd.
Fires to the right. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much.
Well, this guy shot out of the cannon. 2 catches on the opening drive, and finally going back to him again. This time, they don't hook up. But he's a guy that needs to touch the football often, and I think this offense has to keep trying to find ways to get him involved.
Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
Well, you see a great individual effort there that time, and you can see the skills this guy has, and he just reminds me sometimes of the great Ohio State backs we've seen in the past, right? You think of Archie Griffin and his 2 Heisman trophies, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins. This guy right here with his skill set, he's got the chance to be the next great Buckeye back.
And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Sayin on the play action. Bringing the heat. Takes a hit as he fires. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Such a nice job in pass protection. You got the corner route there to the tight end. It's going to take the big fella a little while to get to that area of the field, so you got to build a nice pocket for the quarterback to throw from. And all 5 guys up front doing their job individually, working together in tandem beautifully. That's what really...
And the quarterback will be forced out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage. I think they'll give him a sack.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
So now on second and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range.
28-29 bounce. 28-29 down. Ready. Liz. Go.
Here's Julian Sayin to throw. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
You got to love the aggressive nature this defense is playing with right now, and you're seeing the athletes and the dudes they've got up front. A sack on the last play. They hit the quarterback on this last one. Now third down, you know they're going to be pinning their ears back.
Here we go. Ready.
From the gun on third down, Sayin. He makes the catch. The chains will move, and they'll have first and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Right on the money. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right there.
They'll go play action with Sayin. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Sayin. Zings it complete to the right. Headed to the end zone. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. The Buckeyes line it up with a first and goal. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Ohio State. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. A 67-yard touchdown drive there. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge.
Clip 707 says he's gonna quit.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the returner goes down.
Probably.
This drive will open from the 15. Back to pass, it's Stockton. Under fire.
Woo!
And it's a sack.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this. Here they go. No huddle, back on the line, make the defense communicate. Maybe you can catch them sleeping.
Second down, he'll throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. And to get rid of it quickly.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Hang on, Sloopy. The Buckeye crowd are live on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Blasted as he lets it go.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on third down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
Block it.
Georgia lining up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. He'll call for the fair catch here. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Play fake, Julian Sayed. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
That was a good stunt, though. I saw that. That was a good stunt. Good stunt.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Taken in by Smith on the right side. Timeout on the field, and that's the second call by Georgia. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. It'll be third and long. Saying from the gun on third down. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth and long.
Here we go. Ready. 129. 129. Go, go.
Saying back to the air. Oh, they're after him. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
Well, here's a classic sudden change situation early in the game, and we're going to see a few of these as the game goes on, but with the defense getting that stop on fourth down in their opponent territory, the offense now has an opportunity to come out here and maybe take a shot in this sudden change situation, see if they can catch the defense napping.
To throw, it's Stockton. Catch in the middle, it's Humphreys. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. Georgia comes quickly to the line.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
Georgia using its final timeout here. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. That false start really puts them in the hole. Here comes 2nd and 14. Now the play fake.
Get his ass.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Timeout timeout signaled for by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Takes the easy one to the back.
Deep to shallow. That's what I have to understand that as a defensive guy. I take away those passes beyond the sticks, and then I react to those quick throws they have to the running back. It's my athlete versus yours. The defense won that battle.
Oh!
No good. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Throwing, say it. With the catch, it's Jackson. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Ohio State calls its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Buckeyes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Here's the pressure. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Lined up in the gun on 3rd down. Sayin makes the grab. They bring him down right at the 45. Not enough to move the sticks, but maybe close enough to go for it here on 4th.
Defense stepping up for sure.
And the Buckeyes will kick it off to start the 2nd half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one as return is stopped short of the 25. The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the 3rd quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive, just like they do at the start of the game. They've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback.
Got a little grass. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Using his legs, it's Phillips. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
In the second half, trailing the way they are, they know they're going to have to be able to throw the football to get back into it, but you can't accomplish that if you can't keep your quarterback standing upright. Give the defense tons of credit getting that sack on 3rd down.
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance, and call for the false start. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play.
Yeah. Too many to sin. Too many to sin. All right, let's see if we can get back to Washington State now. I don't even want to play with Tier 1 teams. What time you off, clubs? Can't get a game, bro. Man, I might play with these lower tier teams, man. Let me see if another team I want to play with. If we do here too.
Glad to have you with us from Davis Wade Stadium in Starkville, Mississippi. It's the South Carolina Gamecocks and the Mississippi State Bulldogs. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
History was made in Starkville, Mississippi. Did you know that Davis Wade Stadium for the Bulldogs of Mississippi State is the second oldest Division I-A campus football stadium, opened in 1914 as Scott Field? The cowbells are clanging every time you visit Starkville, Mississippi. Reese?
Thanks, Holly. Mississippi State about to boot it away as we start the festivities. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. On the ground, it's Fuller. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
He's got it again. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. And the Gamecocks want to move quickly. They'll try to run for it. And he got it so close to that first down marker, but they still have a little work to do. It'll be 4th down. The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3-and-outs. They won't do that here, but they might go 4-and-out if they don't convert. Sellers to throw for it on 4th.
Okay.
He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Sellers throws to the wideout. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
You know what they need, you know what they want, and you know what they deliver on 3rd down. More cowbell. Now here's Sellers. Fires to the big fella. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains. The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. On the run, it's McAllister.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Turns it loose.
Oh, why would you throw that?
Serious arm strength on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
4th down, Sellers. He's going for a big play downfield. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
On these critical 4th downs, as a quarterback, you've got to find your best matchup, and they didn't just get the 1st down. He had his guy one-on-one. He took a shot, and it pays off for a huge score.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back.
I have no idea what that is, man.
Taylor wants to throw. Pressure coming. He's sacked. This defense all over him. Mississippi State going up tempo.
And you could tell this offense wanted to create a little bit of space being backed up, but how about the D? Coming out firing on all cylinders, getting the sack on the very first play.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. And they're able to get him on the ground. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long.
Stay up, stay up.
From the gun, wants to pass.
Defense.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation.
Ready? 222. Red 20 hot.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Spits it out to the back. Gets away from one. He's got space. Just keeps moving. The 40. Lowers those pads. The tag. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Oh, they blocked it.
There you go.
That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. As we get a look at the numbers so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So first down here as they go back to work. Takes the handoff. It's McAllister. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Escapes the pressure to his right. Finds the tight end. Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
I think you're seeing the chemistry between these two guys on that last play, right? Quarterback's on the move. He's got to find his big fella. He does a great job of finding the soft spot in the defense and settling down. He was a stationary target for his quarterback on the move, and that really helped him pick up that first.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The officials move it 5 yards back, and it's 1st and 15 for this offense. Throwing, Sellers. Fires to the right. Makes a connection. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
Running inside. It's Clark. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Fires to the middle.
Okay.
What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
And the Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. Play fake, Sellers. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The run inside. It's Clark. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
He'll pitch it. And the 4th option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. The Bulldogs will use their first timeout. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? The lost yardage leaves them with 2nd and 11. Looking for room. It's Fuller. There's some room. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, More big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
A first down run in the red zone. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
The run up the middle, looking for the score. Beck's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground, take the lead going into the half, take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Taylor wants to throw it. Makes the grab. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. The Bulldogs are in the hurry-up. To the air on first down. Here comes the heat. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Trying to escape and get it himself. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. You see this kicker not only needing to generate power, but lining it up from the left hash. A 59-yard try coming. And he missed it. No good. That one could have helped out a bit there, guys, but still an 8-point game. The Gamecocks will kick it away to start the second half. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. They start this third quarter, one-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get...
He's got it on the left. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40.
Kylan says what's up on it.
Taylor wants to throw. Firing to the right, complete. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together. Putting a drive like this together now. Let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. So now it's 2nd and long. They just keep firing. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Wiggles free. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown, at least for now.
Yeah, I think that's nice discipline by this defense. Doing a good job playing inside out, using the sideline to their advantage, kind of stringing it out, not giving up yards. This is a really good job by the defense, playing fast and playing smartly.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They'll run it with Bobwell. And he's in! Touchdown, Bulldogs! They got the touchdown, but now they want the 2 to tie this baby up. Taylor wants to throw it. He's got it for the 2, and we're all tied up. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. Now they'll try to answer that score with one of their own and regain the lead here in the 3rd. Here's Sellers to throw. It's complete to the right. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
And that's really good defense. That's discipline, man. Understanding, covering top to bottom, but not leaving the running back with a lot of space. They throw that football out to the flats. They break on it right now, give up absolutely no yardage. Nice job seeing it, breaking on it, and making the play.
Hands it off on the counter. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball bounces, and it's supposed to go somewhere, and sometimes it goes to a DB, and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Right down the middle. Intercepted. Got room on the return. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board. You still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it.
There he goes. Touchdown, Mississippi State. And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half.
You know, sudden change situations are so interesting because oftentimes in that kind of instance, you get the ball back on a turnover and offenses are trying to take a shot looking for the home run touchdown. But that time, they just turned around and handed it off. It was a more conservative play call, David, but it gave them the same desired result.
Well, and it's kind of crazy. When you force that turnover, everybody goes bananas. The sideline's going nuts. You get a little bit of extra juice, and then they hand the football off, and everybody does their job. They capitalize on it. Momentum swings happen so fast in college football.
Sellers throws for the tight end. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Under fire. He's got it on the right. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
This running back is a big weapon in the passing game, and it's not just checkdowns, but he can run vertical routes. He saw it there. Nice job by the O-line, giving the QB time from the pocket to deliver that strike. But this running back is special. He's got a lot of tools in the toolbox, really nice play design, and a big-time pass and catch for this offense.
Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
The offense is trying to put the defense on their heels. On the second play of the drive, they completed a big one. And on the third play, they take another shot. Didn't come up with that one, but wouldn't surprise me if they tried again here.
Quarterback making adjustments. They go play action with Sellers. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
Sellers lined up in the gun on third down. Puts it out of the air. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Throwing Sellers. Trying to make magic with his feet. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
From the gun on third down, Sellers.
And
the shot way downfield falls harmlessly to the turf, and we've played 3 quarters. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on fourth down. Sellers to throw for it on fourth. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
And some people won't like that, but I like aggressiveness, and that's who they are as an offense, so it's okay to be aggressive. But I know one thing now. After that fourth down stop, and you're trailing, I'm going to need my defense to be aggressive. It's going to be a big possession right here in the fourth quarter to get me the football back.
There's a crease. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Pocket breaking down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown on this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Unloads quickly. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's fourth down.
And, man, this is a big decision for this offense. Like, having the lead, does that change your mind? Are you less aggressive, or do you go for the gusto? Do you try to...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end.
Stop.
He's not football.
Yeah, and see, I have no problem being aggressive near midfield. I got no problem whatsoever. You get stuff, but I think you have to show your team, like, we're going to be aggressive. We're going to continue to try to make it, even in the second half when things are getting tight.
The option, he'll keep it. Got enough for the first. Might have a chance. Into the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Really nice job of executing that time by the offense on the option play. Really nice blocking up front. And the quarterback there really had a two-way go. He could have pitched that. The pitch guy was wide open, but the QB decided to keep it himself. Down here in the red zone-ish area, he's able to make guys miss and take it in for the score.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. Tie game, fourth quarter. Plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. Taylor wants to throw. Looking down the middle.
Baby.
And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20.
It's the plays like that that are going to end up defining and deciding this game, right? It's tight. Tie game, fourth quarter. Someone is going to step up and make a game-changing play, and the defender did right there.
On the run, it's McAllister. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock and put ourselves in a position to win.
The clock stops. 2 minutes left to play in this one. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Handoff to the lone back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle, but they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. This might depend on the spot, but I think he's going to come up just inches short of converting that third down.
And these are the big decisions you have to make in a football game. How confident are you in your defense? That's all this decision comes down to. If I kick a field goal and I trust my defense, that's how this game could end. Or do I want to roll the dice because I don't believe in my defense?
Has to get there to move the sticks. And they'll make the tackle for no gain, get the stop, and get the ball back.
Low man wins. Defense that time on fourth down was expecting run. And you saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down. They give it back up now to their offense.
To the air, it's Swan. Here's a heat. Oh, he's got some space. Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
Man, these are killers, right? Late in the game, in the fourth quarter, you're getting to the quarterback, but he does such a great job scrambling around. When you do this, you get extra first downs. You start to wear those defensive linemen out. So late in the game, this could pay off. Great job getting the first down.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
early movement on the offense, and they'll push it back 5 yards. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And the disjointed start just looks sloppy when you get a false start. It's 2nd and long.
Mustang. Bridge.
Sends it back in motion.
Lily.
Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Unloads to the wideout.
Defense.
And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Decisions. If you're the quarterback right now, that's the most important thing. You cannot put the football in harm's way. Tie football game late, but with these timeouts in your back pocket, you've got an opportunity to drive the field and win this thing. You just cannot throw the ball to the other team.
Bender. Icy.
Oh, not able to hold his water, and the offense will have it stepped off against them. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Boy, at this stage of the game, when every snap and every yard counts, that penalty is costly. It's 3rd and long. Taylor wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout.
Oh, my God.
And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
And I get it. You're trying to be smart right now because you got to go down the field, and you got to make something happen, and you got to make it happen pretty fast. But now you got to understand the situation. It's 4th down. This game's over if I don't get the 1st down. So the clock is not a part of the equation. I got to dial up a play and make sure I get this 1st down.
Bunch formation for these receivers. Here's Sellers to throw. Fires to the middle. It's caught downfield. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be 1st down. They get the timeout called, 11 seconds remaining to play. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Wants to go right back downfield. Stepping to the right. Slides to the ground, picks up the 1st down, and avoids the hit. Timeout is called with just a single second left. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Timeout is called with just a single second left. And this will be for the win. So now on comes the field goal unit. It'll all be decided right here. Win. He gets a hand on it.
This is a crazy-ass game, man. What? Oh, that's crazy.
So here comes our first play of overtime. Sellers. Throwing right. Fires it incomplete.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
To the air, it's Sellers. Rushes on him. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a 1st down.
Man-to-man coverage is a great opportunity for scrambling quarterbacks to take off and run, because everybody on defense who's covering has their backs turned to the quarterback, obviously, because they're chasing an intended receiver or target. So good job that time by the quarterback knowing I've got man coverage. If it's not open, I can take off and go make something positive happen.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big gain, but you look up, and they're in second and short, second and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Clark. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. Sellers from the gun on third down. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Man, great understanding by this defense. Sitting on the short route, a little hitch route. You know it's third down and short. If they pass the football, it's coming out quick, and they weren't fooled.
They take the three.
This, the biggest play of the game so far. Going for it on fourth down and overtime. Defense will call a timeout. They got a peek at the formation. Want to make sure they're in the right call on this big down here in overtime. They'll try to strike first with a field goal in overtime.
Shit, man.
Splits the uprights. Good. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer. Like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
The short pass will come up just a tad short of the goal line. Mississippi State right back to the line. They'll run it with Bothwell. He's in! A game-winning touchdown in overtime.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
This is one of the best games we've called this season. A thriller, and it comes down to the wire here in overtime.
I could watch these two teams play another 6 times this year, just back and forth, trading blows, offenses coming up with explosive plays, big hits all over the field. David, this is what college football is all about.
No doubt. I love your excitement.
But where's the defensive mentions? Some good defense out there, too, there, homeboy. I know it's not just offense.
Quick 40 says, wow, I just joined, bro. I ain't know all that.
Yeah, man, he blocked my field goal, man, in regulation, man. I had the game won, but what can you do, you know? That was a tough loss. How you been playing this, bro?
Quick 40 says, wow, ain't picked it up yet. Is it fire?
I actually like it better than 26. It's a step in the right direction. Of course, you know, I have my gripes, but it's still somewhat enjoyable. I could say.
Quick 40 says, for sure we grab it.
I got my finger on the motherfucking pistol. All this weapons going. My issue isn't television. You gotta tell the wise how to stay. My life is I know I should have went back to my regular defense. That was on me running that shit. It's called the shit high power.
Quick 40 says this you squad.
This is who I'm trying to get the playbook. How it works this year is if you win an X amount of games with a certain team, you can get their playbook. So I'm trying to make it to where like when I'm playing my head-to-head, like first 12 games, I'm gonna try to unlock a playbook. Like
Quick 40 says that's tough.
yeah, I like that. So you can have access to different playbooks. So right now I'm trying to unlock Washington State, but it'd be hard. As you can see, I can't get a game with them. People don't be playing in the bottom tiers like that for real. I had just tried out that team just for GP because I had Lenore Sellers in my Madden League last year. I was trying to see how he was. Try one more time. It's called this shit high power. High power. High power.
Quick 40 says OE Sellers was my dog 25.
Yeah. This is senior year, ain't it? No.
Quick 40 says yay.
Okay. You think you're gonna come out high in the draft?
Quick 40 says not likely, bro.
Nah, for real? I just have to end the stream for real, man. Cause like I said, man, I be trying to get games, but super slow, man. Especially this late. It seems like you gotta play with the high ranked teams. Call this shit high power. Yeah, we got one.
Welcome to the big house, Michigan Stadium. It's the Penn State Nittany Lions and the Michigan Wolverines. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
When you talk about iconic stadiums in college football, the Big House has to be at the top of your list. One of the most unique stadiums. It is nestled down in the ground. It is loud. It is fun. Ann Arbor has one of the finest stadiums in college sports. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. The Nittany Lions ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Great. Lily. Ready. Black 18. Set up.
Takes the handoff. It's Marshall. Give him 9 on that one. Sets up a 2nd and 1.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big
snags it, and there's running room. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. New set of downs after the completion.
That's half the battle for real.
They're going to run it. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Might be calling a hot route. They go play action, Bryce Underwood. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
Quick 40 says.
Right. I don't know what happened with that.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Maybe some confusion on the snap count there. That's maybe what caused the false start. Either way, offense is penalized. Still 3rd down, but a little less manageable after that penalty. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Bringing the heat. They get to him as he throws. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. And the Wolverines will hustle to the line.
Quick 40.
And, man, that's not a surprise that they come to their go-to guy early. This is an offense that's so much fun to watch, and it's because they know who they are. They know how to get the ball to their playmakers. And in the first drive, Palmer, get your guy a touch, get him involved. You know receivers got some feelings, Jesse. I love that they're getting him lathered up and a touch early in this football game.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys who feels like he's open every single play, so it is a good idea to get him going early. For the defense, that's a bit of a jab in the face right there, because you came into this game, you know who's going to get the ball. You know where they're throwing it, and you've got to do a better job now disguising your coverages to try and limit him and take him away as much as possible.
You know, this happens sometimes in football. You forget which direction you're going, and you got to be reminded you were going the wrong direction. Come on, man. We got to catch that thing. We got to get north-south and go make a play, get closer to the end zone, not start dancing and going the wrong way.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Here's Underwood to throw. Buys a little time with his feet. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down. You're likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing it.
And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Right down the boulevard. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Here's James Peoples to begin the drive. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Right back to it.
To that line, man.
There's a little room there.
I don't know why he went all the way over there.
He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Looking to pass. It's Beck. Under fire. Hit as he throws. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Handoff for Peoples. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Soft spot in the middle. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Running the red zone, it's Peoples. Not much of a gain there on the ground, and that will do it for the first quarter. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. To the air on 2nd down. Looking left. And his throw is incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
It'll be 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Beck. Going for 6.
Where the fuck is he at?
Into the house. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
That was so stupid.
Getting set for the point after. A score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3.
Kill. 180 race call. 180 race call.
Some misdirection with the counter. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Right back to the well. Maybe a crease. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. You put on that winged helmet, and the one thing you want to do is establish the running game.
No matter who the coach is, no matter who the players are, it's a tradition. It's physicality. That's how they've built this brand at Michigan. And I think no matter who's there, it's going to be how they continue to build on that tradition.
Well, a great job in coverage on the back end by the defense. You just got to finish the play. That should have been a pick.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go?
Here we go. Hey, kill it. Come on.
Running inside. It's Marshall. Picked up about 6. They're looking at 3rd and 4.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Throwing, Underwood. He's got him. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and the ball will be spotted at the 47. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's
Blitz
practice, man.
707
That's
says
all
good
summer.
play.
That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime.
Quick 40 says he's playing close.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Right back to him on the ground. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Play action with Underwood. Unloads to the right. Zips it out to his man. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the 1st down.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Underwood fires into the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
On that 3rd down, they took a shot in the end zone, just couldn't connect. QB and receiver not on the same page, and now it's decision time if you're the head coach on 4th.
4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. Motion from the wideout. Bryce Underwood to throw for it on 4th.
I swear to God,
He was able to come down with the pass, but not in bounds, so it'll be a turnover on downs.
That was so stupid.
Well, great defense on that one. They were ready for pass, and they forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
Wants to throw. It's Beck. Turns it loose deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit in coverage that forces the incompletion.
Going back to the well, another deep ball. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
This is a great play by the defensive back, and I think one of the hardest things to do as a DB is you're covering a receiver deep down the field, your back's to the play, and you've got to turn your shoulder, locate the football, and then swat it away. That DB did an outstanding job in coverage.
Trying to burn this defensive back. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Blitz 707
The Nittany Lions
says
will
he
call on their punt team.
Yeah.
Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter.
Oh, shit. We're going to turn something.
Hauls it in and looking upfield. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Makes the catch. It's Johnson. And he'll go down, but not before the big pickup and the 1st down. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. And as the clock is winding down here in the 1st half, they'll send out the field goal team. Whew. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. That brings them to within 1. He'll put total leather and get this 2nd half started.
Blitz 707 says kicker got a foot.
Yeah, you did.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. The Nittany Lions will get things going as their offense heads out to the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Throws to the wideout. That's caught. It's Howard. At the 45 on his way. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they are on the move.
And this 4 vertical play is something that every offense in the country has in their playbook, but they don't all run it as good as this offense does. Really nice job making the play call, but when you've got athletes like this and a quarterback that can fit the football into small windows, good things generally happen. That is tremendous execution on that pass play.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Peoples again. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative, and that's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
They'll run out of the gun, James Peoples. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry.
Nice 1st down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run or high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Looking downfield, it's Beck. Oh, they're after him. He stopped right at the 15-yard line. Needed a little bit more to move the chains. Chip shot field goal from here, but will they go for it on 4th down?
Really nice job by the defense that time. 3rd down, they're expecting pass, but they also know that this quarterback is dangerous when he wants to scramble. And it was almost as if they were expecting that. They were able to get to him, get him down. It now sets up 4th down. And you don't see the defense sprinting off the field just yet, guys. They're not sure. With this guy's scrambling ability, they may try to go for this.
Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Here's Underwood to throw. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately, we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. On the option. He'll toss it. And he's swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like, really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that rep.
Right back to the well. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up 4th down.
Clip 707 says he's keeping like
it's
7 in the
4th down
box.
and 6, and they'll try to convert. 4th down, Underwood. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the 1st down. Nothing to worry about, Reese.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Man, come on.
Underwood on the play action. Fires to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
He'll try to do it himself. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, 1st down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one.
And this is the frustration in playing man-to-man coverage. All the guys on your defense are chasing their guys. They don't have vision on the quarterback, but he is such a good athlete. He notices it, he takes off, he chews up yards, and makes a big play.
Here's the pressure. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. 1 more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory.
Line giving him all day.
Definitely is.
And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Handoff, Peoples running left. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
3rd down, and these fans trying to make it impossible to communicate. Back to throw, it's Beck. Quarterback moving. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
Well, they've been calling his number, running the ball a lot on this drive, Dave. That's an outstanding run right there. But whether it's designed or whether it's off script, scrambling around, this defense can't find a way to corral this guy. And if I was on offense, I'd keep letting him do this.
Yeah, and the annoying thing is, man, the quarterback gets the ball every single play. They snap it to him. He can throw it. He can scramble. He can run. So really just opens up the whole field is at his mercy. And this defense right now, not finding a lot of answers. They've got to do something to stop this quarterback.
707 says they selling UFR.
Happens, bro. It happens.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. After giving up that score on the last possession, now they need a touchdown and the two-point conversion to tie things up. With the catch, it's Marshall. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Well, no question. They've got to score a touchdown and get the two-point conversion here, but that's a good start to this 2-minute drive. You always want to get it going. You want to get that momentum going, put the defense on their heels. They accomplished that with the last throw.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
You know, I feel for this offense, if they're going to get back in the game, I don't know if they're going to be able to do it with chunk plays. They're going to have to be methodical and generate some first downs and march down the field.
A designed run for the quarterback. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Bryce Underwood from the gun on third down. Snagged out of the air. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
Well, you're trailing in the game. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run him. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
And the Wolverines can really attack on this second and short.
Ready.
Throwing, Underwood. Unloads to the wideout. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Looking for a man. It's Beck. Buying some time. Now he'll throw back into the middle. He's got it down the field. Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game.
Good shot.
Whole situation changed after that last big play. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 39. The handoff, keep working on that clock. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Here's Peoples one more time. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Really nice job by the running back here in the 4th quarter, picking up that first down. They need him now. They've got the lead, but not by a lot. Late in the game, they need him to play his best football at a moment in the game when everything is on the line.
Hard running there.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
Here's a give to Peoples. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
It's a great play there by the defense, stopping that run. But now with less than a minute to go, you got to use your timeout. You got to try and conserve as much clock as possible to give yourself a chance to win.
On third down, here's Peoples. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down. Defense takes a timeout with 30 seconds remaining. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Underwood makes the grab. It's Marshall. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Looking to throw, it's Underwood.
I got a question for you later.
He wants a big play here late. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one matchup and see if they can make a play. The defense was ready for it. Good coverage on the back end.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Timeout is called with just a single second left.
Shale Lynch style 21
One more
says I'll be
play
on
to
the
pad the
YouTube
stats.
side looking in bro. Type you there for chatting.
Underwood to throw for it on 4th. Pressure coming. Breaks loose. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And it's picked off for the 4th time today.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these two teams, but people maybe outside of conference affiliation looking in because this is a ranked matchup. So when you...
That quarterback that they had, man, that quarterback was pretty fast, but our D-line was crazy slow. Nigga kept getting out. Was that my second toss? And it's like I keep playing with teams that I don't even want to play with. I'm just trying to get a game at this point. He wasn't even good, man. I played bad. I had a horrible game. I don't even think I scored the second. Horrible. Oh, yeah, I'm good.
We are at SB Ballard Stadium in Norfolk, Virginia. It's the Washington State Cougars and the Old Dominion Monarchs. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Guys, I caught up with Old Dominion's head coach before the game. One thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact and be a benefit to his team here today. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Washington State lined up to kick it off and get this game going.
Hey, yo, Cliff, do you be on Twitch? Do you watch Twitch?
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. inside. It's Roach. Turning it on. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
He took forever to all that shit. That's crazy.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. On the run, it's Roach. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. The sweet feet buy a little time. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on 2nd and long. Great awareness on the scramble.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
They'll try the counter. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Going to try to get it himself. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire.
I love it. The defense brings extra bodies near the line of scrimmage. They choose to blitz, get to him, try to speed up the processor just a little bit, force the scramble, no damage done. Nice job by this defense making him think really quickly and make a decision.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Finds a tight end. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32.
Yeah, this is...
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Here comes the heat. Still looking for a man. He's going to run it. Did the work himself. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
That time the defense was in man coverage. There was nobody watching the quarterback, so when he took off to scramble, nobody home to make a tackle right away, and he shows you the athleticism, he shows you the speed, and it also shows you great decision-making that time, deciding to tuck and run for a huge play on the ground.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
On 2nd and goal, he gets another chance. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations.
Makes a grab. And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2.
What a snag. How about that catch, man? When he threw the football, you're like, no, don't throw it. But the big fella says, it's my ball. I don't care if anybody's near me. He'll make the catch. That tight end just earned some money.
He's looking to throw. Touchdown, Old Dominion. Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone.
And I love the aggressiveness early. Love that they went for it on 4th down. They punch it in. They get the 7. And here's the thing, Palmer. I love the aggressiveness. When you start to get this goal-to-goal situations, the defense now, even if they get a stop, They got to go the whole length of the field against my squad. Love people that go for touchdowns instead of field goals down here.
Well, I think the offensive line also helps the head coach make that call, knowing that he can trust these guys to get it done. These guys are battle-tested. A lot of these players have been in big games and played in big moments. So here you are early in this situation. Let's roll the dice. Let's capitalize on this and trust those big fellas to get it done.
Using his legs, it's Voorhees. Makes one man miss. Breaks into the open. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's first down from the 44. Fires to the right. He's got it. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've come to the end of the period. Old Dominion has the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers through the first quarter. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Looking downfield on first down. The short hands, it's Voorhees. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Washington State lines up quickly.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
It's complete. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. Just keep slinging it. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Cougars! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. The extra point here would tie the game. And he made the extra point without problem.
Nice pitch and catch. This receiver and quarterback have done this thousands of times. Finds the open man, throws a strike. The receiver does the rest, gets into the end zone.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays. Everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
4 wide out set, 2 by 2 on 2nd and 5. Got it behind the line. It's Johnson. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
I can't even see the shit.
It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
That is how it's done on third down and short. No doubt about it. An easy hole to get through and clearly get the first down.
If you really want to simplify football, the low man wins. That time the offense got the better of the D. Easily picked that up.
Wants to throw on first down. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Got out of trouble and throws. Got his man on the right. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
The Monarchs will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking for a crease. It's Roach. Makes it past the marker. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
They'll ride the hot hand. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13.
Come on.
Off the play fake. Fires to the tight end. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. Now the Cougars are going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long.
Bro, what the fuck is
it? He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go.
Touchdown, Monarchs! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we are going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Under fire. He's knocked down short game, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. Timeout taken by the offense is their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble but couldn't create anything there.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He rifles one deep down the right side.
Why the fuck?
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On 4th down, looking for the completion. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. He'll start this drive firing. Buying some time as he moves left. Fires on the move. Intercepted deep in his own end. Taking it the other way. He's inside the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Wazoo! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point is good. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the big fella. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Hey, that's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. The quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Finds his tight end. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout.
Oh, come on.
Pulls it in. It's Johnson.
Seriously?
There he goes. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
Hitting triangle like a motherfucker.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. To the air on first down. Gonna take a shot. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He'll pull it down and run. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt. And the Monarchs will line up to kick off and start the second half. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Second down, they'll go to the air. He's going to take off. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
Quickly out to the tight end. Past the 45. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
And, man, I want to see more of that. Like, I want to see more of this offense being aggressive, taking shots on early downs. It doesn't have to be run, pass. Like, being a little bit...
He'll take a shot. No, it's picked off. Not the second-half start they'd hoped for. He'll try to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
Everybody and their brother showing blitz. Looking to throw on first down. Here's a heat. Oh, it's a fumble.
There we go.
Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Oh, he's got some space.
There we go.
Touchdown, Washington State. And they turn it into a defensive score.
And that is a huge momentum-shifting play. This defense is always harping on getting turnovers. But, David, they weren't satisfied with just getting the fumble recovery. They take it to the house, and because of it, they take the lead.
Man, huge momentum play for this defense. And now you got to get ready to go right back on the field. You took the lead. Everybody feeling good. Go get some rest because you need another stop, and you need to get the ball back to your offense so you can expand on the lead.
So Old Dominion's offense hopes this drive holds some promise. First play of the drive, wants to throw.
Yes, sir.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Washington State. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
And, man, this defense proving to be so opportunistic. They don't just turn people over. You've already seen them scoop up a fumble, take it back to the house, now an interception, and take it back to the house. They make big plays, and they put that thing in the end zone.
Man, it was rough at first, man.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Looking downfield on first down. Rushes on him. At the 35, he's got room. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. You give away 5 like that, it's hard enough to make first downs. 1st and 15 here.
Oh, my God.
It's complete to the left. Still on his feet at the 45. Speeding down the left side. The tag. To the house. Touchdown, ODU.
And how about the big tight end doing the work for the quarterback, man? Nice, short, safe throw. And how about the speed, the athletic ability? You've seen the evolution of the tight end in the history of football, and this is exactly why. They went from being a big target to now a guy that can make plays after the catch and make big home run plays like he did right there.
Looking to throw. And it's picked off right at the goal line. The 50. He's at the 40. The 20. Past the 10. He took that baby all the way to the house. A pick 2, as it were.
I love the effort by the field goal unit. They don't just take the play off. They don't hang their heads. They rush the extra point. Look at that. Get their hand up, get a paw on it, pick it up, and take it all the way back for 2 points and gain some momentum for this defense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Washington State ready to get things going now as the offense takes the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw an interception.
He's loose. He's at the 40. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds.
That's the danger as a defense when you're playing against this guy, because you know you're going to see the option. And if you don't have a player dedicated to pursuing and stopping him, he is going to burn you like he did right there. He has elite speed. You saw it on that option play.
They don't fall for the screen. Great job retracing and stopping him at the line of scrimmage.
Sometimes the timing of the screenplay, it takes a little bit of time to get some depth and a little bit of acting by the quarterback and the running back. Well, they didn't win an Oscar. Let's put it that way. Not good acting. That play went nowhere. The screen pass was not successful.
He wants to change this route. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. They get him stopped at the 26, but boy, that was an attitude run. A pickup of 6. Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. On the option. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
Probably could have pitched it right
4th
there.
down and 1, and they'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Bringing the heat. Takes a hit as he releases it and just spiked it right into the ground.
That is great job by this defense, coming up big on 4th down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on 4th down.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
The Monarchs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air.
Yep.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got his man downfield. Crosses the 30, he's got away. They make the stop, but barely, and they might need to regroup as we have come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th.
Good play.
They go back to work in the final period of this one. Wants to throw on first down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. This offense tried to go right back to the well or right back to the air, and the defense was ready this time.
And a great response from the defense. You give up a big play, a huge chunk play that you didn't want to give up. Don't hang your head. Now play the next play. Play to the ground.
Makes a grab in their space. And he'll be smacked to the ground. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Looking to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Safe completion on the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
I don't love the play call at this juncture in the game. You're down. You've got to take shots. The defense is not going to be blitzing, so these screens probably aren't going to work.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Wide open downfield. And he got enough for the 1st down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. They just keep throwing him the ball, this time on the slant.
No doubt, and you've seen it with the slant. You've seen other routes. Every route he's running, he's good. He seems to be open, so I'm going to continue to pick at this matchup every chance I get.
Defense wants to bring the heat. He's looking deep.
What is he doing?
Makes the grab. Touchdown, Old Dominion. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And man, oh man, I don't know how you leave that guy open for the touchdown. Like some kind of miscommunication on the defense. He has had a big day. He's a go-to guy. Palmer, I don't know what you saw with your quarterback eyes, but it looked like a bust by the defense.
Yeah, and that's inexcusable by this defense because this guy's already burned you in this game. He's lighting you up. If there's anybody that you got to be aware of, if there's one player that you have to know where he's lined up every single play, it's him. So for the defense to allow him to be that wide open on that play at this point of the game, no bueno on D.
I mean, I put him on aggressive. On my cornerback stayed down with that screen route that dude ran.
Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Got his man. Got room at the 35. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Voorhees. Got enough for the 1st. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
And a nice, solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Looking for space. It's Voorhees. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. They'll try to get the first through the air. Quickly to the tight end. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
I know he's got the height and weight of a tight end, but, man, the way he runs routes and how good he is with the ball in his hands, it just reminds you of a wide receiver. He's so athletic. This is a guy that has a basketball background in high school, and you see it pan out. Every time he has the football, he just looks like the best athlete on the field. For a big guy, very, very unique.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where can you be clutch? Can you come up big in a 2-minute situation when you really need to?
And back to the air on 2nd down. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
And that's a nice play by this defense. Nice job getting a hand on the football, getting the bat down, and now all the pressure goes on the other side. This offense, 3rd and long, got to protect your quarterback up front. Give him enough time on this 3rd down and long situation to make a play down the field.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He gets awfully close to the 1st down, but I think he's going to be just a hair short.
Yeah, and a nice effort by the running back. Way to get some positive yards. Nice play call. Still short, though, right? Now it's 4th and short. Decision time. It's not a decision. You're going for it. But what play do you want to run to go for it?
Okay, you got this.
A tie game here late, and they do not want to give up this football. They'll go for it on 4th down. Going to the run. It's Woods. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
And how about that play by the defense on a critical 4th down? The opponent decided not to kick a field goal. I know things haven't always gone great for you defensively in this game, but when you needed to make a play, you stepped up and you did it, and you've now given the ball back to your offense with an opportunity to go down and win this game.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Throws it deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
I think the frustrating thing for this offense at this point is they've had a lot of success, and still they find themselves down on the scoreboard. And so I think if you're going to get back in this game, you've got to go back to the well. Think about the play calls that have worked for you in this game, where you found success, where you found your explosive plays. Don't be afraid to call those plays again right now in this 2-minute situation.
DBs will try to keep everything in front. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
I made this shit longer than.
So after that false start, now dealing with 2nd and 15. They run the reverse. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Defense showing blitz. Will they bail out of it? 4 quarters, not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football. I'm finding out which of these two teams is the most mature, who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
You know, the one thing you can say about this defense, they pursue the football. The first guy might miss, the second guy might miss, but there's going to be more and more hats flying to the ball carrier. You saw it on that play, getting a tackle for loss.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Moves around to clear up the vision. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Now to keep this overtime drive going on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Finds nothing downfield, flips it out to his running back. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. And the Monarchs go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll dial up the run on 1st. Oh, he just held it.
Pick it up.
It's a
What the
fumble.
fuck?
Defense scoops it up, and they can win it on this return.
Hell yeah.
He's at the 50. He's at the 40. At the 20.
Oh, my God.
He's at the 10. He got it in. A walk-off touchdown in overtime.
And how about the defense just straight flipping the script? They got a goal-to-go situation, just trying not to give up a touchdown. You want to give up a field goal, not only do they make a big play, they scoop up the fumble, they take it all the way to the house, and they get a touchdown.
My pulse rate is still through the roof on this game. I would have called that one for free. Wait, I don't want to get carried away there, but it was a really fun game and a great win.
It really was. I know we're all up here, we're bouncing around, we're excited after having seen what we just saw. What a great win for this team to go out and do it in overtime. That's the type of game that fans are going to be talking about for a long time, David.
Free, yeah, right. If you know Reese Davis, that is not happening, but we got a free game.
All right, let's. Clips, you still out there, bro? Chad, you saw that? That was cheesy. Remember you honest. Chad, you on that battlefield right now? If you on there, I'll switch over. Oh no, you on college now. Times 4. Was gonna play. I was gonna try some red set matches. They be putting me in there with some crazy weak random. I never have a good random team. Never. got a freshman. Okay. Now I'm anxious to see how this shit looks now. I never really paid attention to the depth chart to see how they look. Alright, problem. Probably got. Oh yeah. Okay. Now I want to play with him now. I like want to play with him now. See if I get a game with him. Okay. Hopefully I can get a game. But adjustments, moving players around, like they had a running back that was higher than him, like overall and faster. I don't know why they got him starting. I don't know why they got him. I'm about to see. Sure, I ain't gonna get a game. Yeah. Yeah, he had a better overall than starting who they had starting on here. I moved the punt return, the kick returners. I moved them. I think I moved the D tackle. Don't see though. Going to see. Boy, he's a senior. I think he is. I think he. Couple things change. Graphic. Crossplay. say that's probably why. More than likely, yeah. But they got some speedy receivers, bro. They got at least like 3 receivers over like 92, 93. Some guy was in the chat the other night. He said he went to high school with one of them. Hawkins has like a 90. He has like a 94 speed. Try a couple more times, man. I'm just already going for. How many games left for the playbook? I was supposed to be checking that. Too many? I don't even think I'm halfway there, man. Shit, I gotta go out. Oh, the tracking works. I need 12 games. It was Washington State. What was the other team? Oregon. Heard Rice is. I'll try them. Now, Ole Miss. I think won 14 games with them. All right. 94. 94. Especially in. Like they always, the thing is, what I notice is they be playing mad conservative and they play mad conservative and they always play the deep ball. Once they see I like go deep on them one good time for a good score. I need a. Can't even get the game in, bro. Let's check out Michigan. I forgot about Louisville. Said just got one in ASAP. Alright. Trying to get one more. I was gonna hop on Battlefield, but I just be pissed playing with the random. Randoms be pissing me the fuck off. People don't be playing this late, man. That's the only thing about the only thing. Yeah, it's super slow tonight, man. I ain't about to get a game in. Try Ole Miss. Just it don't work first 2 times. Call it a night. They hop on BF. All right, let's run some rain. Run some rain. You can show me what gun you want me to look at. We about to run. We about to switch over to Battlefield. Rain. Yeah, nothing but the way. Nothing but the motherfucking way. Switch up the screen, y'all, so y'all can get. I gotta finish my battle pass too. I got like 4 items to get. 1, 2, 3, yup. Hold up, what ends in 4 hours? Does rank end in 4 hours? Yeah, have a good night, bro. Have a good night. Thanks for kicking the clips. I'm about to be hopping off here in a second myself. About to see if I can get a match in. I finished all the wet work shit. It's crazy. I still haven't reached level 300. Oh, rank ends in 4 hours. So I guess I got to a goal. I'm definitely hopping on rank like sooner, much sooner. Next season for sure. Wish I could have got that camo though. I'm gonna get them next time. Next time. Can't get a match anywhere, man. I'm just calling it a night, go lay down. That's my son. I need to go lay my ass down. Peace out, y'all. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Y'all have a good night.